I'm still gonna be probably pausing and showing off what my team is doing or looking at what my team is doing. See what was going on throughout the game. All right, let's see how this goes. Wait, I need to find myself. Where am I? There I am. Turn this off. Shots. One dead. Hot bottom. Two dead. Did we get camo yet? Camo might have got him. Okay. What happened to camo? I just need to see real quick. Did they burn it? Dude. Yes, thank you. Okay, he did burn it. I was just curious. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty standard stuff. Go bottom. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch through it normally. I'm not really gonna fast forward around. Just watch through it normally like any other gameplay. That's just unfortunate. Would I have heard that guy? I literally just die right away, but... Fucking Royalty just lingering bottom dip with combo. Forgot to redeem your channel points. It's okay. I have an unlimited amount. It's fine. Okay, so I could have heard him there, but I hear the top dip call out. Oh, yeah. Just wasn't aware there. Gotta step up the awareness. I might have been too tunneled on Frosty being top dip. We have Yard, we have a 2-cap. I go glass. On top mid, Jesse dies. I'm dead. Trying to help Mike here. Whatever way I can. Try to contest. Yeah, I figured we could have done something there. That was okay. I got the reset and then bought enough time. Bound. And Jesse, stop bottom. Kind of getting some control here. I'm thinking about Shoddy. Thinking about slow playing. There's no shotgun. I'm just like, alright, I'm wasting my time here. Get up top. Shots. I didn't pay attention to my radar. I literally looked at my radar just now when I went top gold. In hindsight, after looking, it's probably a little bit easier now to look just at the radar and like just this flash of like half a second. I did see somebody on the radar at Flower Door. Yeah, I probably could have just sat in the corner there. In that instance, just like sitting in the corner, chucking a nade, or just playing my life here is definitely ideal. This is definitely a habit I've had that I've tried to work on. Where I mean I kind of didn't follow my own rule. I had like half shields and I started walking forward while weak. So definitely should have just I might have still died in the corner, but at least I might have bought more time to get some help. Gotta play your life. Spawn up. Mike gets 2. Go to glass again. Cleared up. We still have a 2-cap right now too, so that's huge for us. That was probably kind of an average up. Let me see exactly what's going on here. Dude, where am I? Holy shit. What's the time for Shoddy? I think every secondary power-up or power weapon is 1 minute after it's been dropped. So it has to be dropped first and then 1 minute after that. So we got our kill here. This is just unfortunate. I don't know. I was just thinking like maybe I slow play, stand a little bit further back. After just getting 1 pick, I think I'm just thinking like I'm just ready to start pushing up and like maybe combo one of these guys or combo a guy up here. I just wasn't expecting 2 of them. Wait, why is Mike... Wait. I need to see what everyone else was doing. Real quick. Jesse was LR. Or I knew somebody was like LR. So we melt that guy. Jesse gets his shields. Oh, yeah. I think that was the assumption I made is like Jesse was going to be watching me, but it was just a little bit late. I just get killed, but yeah, I think that's just kind of the nature of it. Not sure. Not sure I really slow play there. Get back on my POV. They double cap, or cap bottom. Not bottom though. Dude, I just wanted somebody to help me. I can't remember who, maybe it was Adam? I could have swore somebody was like yelling some other call. I'm like, dude, just help me kill this one-shot guy bottom mid. Please. He's just so weak. Where am I in all this? In comparison to my team. Got that kill. 2 dead. Because I killed top, yeah, up there. Oh, Jesse's in yard. Okay, yeah, there is nobody to help me. That's just unfortunate. Oh, but then I actually got that kill. I completely forgot I got that, like, crazy nade. Mike was kind of out of it. He's just been sitting top nest this entire time. That doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Ammo's coming up, though. Wait a second. Wait. After all that, caps it. No, we got camo. Okay, I thought we didn't get camo. Somebody was waiting on it. I think most of this is okay. I need to see how exactly I'm dying again. I think the guy top mid just kills me. His suspenders armor, dude, cracks me up. We just got camo. Yeah, I got cracked and I'm just kind of chilling. See, our setup is just so poor here. I think I'm okay in this situation. Like, I started the initial push and cap. And then Jesse gets camo. Like, I don't think Jesse needs to, or should be backing up here. No, that's actually okay. He's just kind of sitting on the block. But, I don't know. Like, this feels just kind of weird. Like, I feel like camo shouldn't just be standing top mid. Don't tell me Jesse's about to die. Oh, no. I feel like that's kind of an average way to use camo. Like, those picks are okay. Like, Jesse just got camo off of them being, like, 2 dead, and then they're respawning. I don't know. I don't know. This is actually okay, though, overall. It's, like, alright. I feel like it just could have been better. Like, I feel like Jesse should be more prepared for this guy, like, or just anybody being in, like, this vicinity. But him and Mike are just kind of, like, we're fighting our own separate battles. Like, we can't help them blue truck, and they're fighting, like, a 2v2, and there's a guy just shooting, like, at us from up top. That's just unfortunate. Ever seen Bound in person? No. Yeah, because we just go 4 dead. That is definitely just so... Like, we get camo in that scenario, we should not be going 4 dead that easily. After I get a double like that, and then me and Adam are double capping, like, we need a lot more support. I think Mike is okay to do what he's doing. Like, I feel like he kind of plays top nest rather than S4. Like, he could be doing the same thing, like, up here shooting this guy or shooting anybody walking at us. Like, he doesn't need to initiate a fight on these guys over here. He needs to, like, shoot these guys when they're out here trying to find us further back on this side. And, like, let them walk into us. Because then Jesse's, like, basically having to shoot these guys way out here rather than right in front of them. Or, like, trying to work, I don't know, just this side of the map. Taking these long-range gunfights with camo, they just suck, dude. Because then this happens. Like, we trade out a couple kills. And then now, oh, but everyone's dropping, too. What? What is going on? So, like, this is... I feel like this is kind of like a moment right now where normally I'm not going to break down a play this long for somebody else. Kind of just like chalk it up. Like, this is probably what should have happened. But, like, for team play, this is like important moments. Like, as a team, this should never happen. This should never happen when you get camo, you have the 2 cap, and you guys had like full control primarily, or most control. Like, you shouldn't go 4 dead like this. I just don't really get why everyone's down low now. It was just me and Adam down low. Like, Jesse, I think, should just chuck a nade and, like, drop down and bottom mid with us. Like, these kills don't necessarily matter, if that makes sense. They don't matter as much when they're back here. They matter more when they're kind of walking towards us. him like giving himself up just kind of, that's just really unfortunate. We shouldn't go for dead though. How late am I to the review? We've been on it for like 10 minutes-ish. Yeah, Bound's name is Adam. To my knowledge. That's what he goes by. Am I going for the pivot and gets wiped? Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, maybe Jesse made an assumption, like, maybe he thought we got like a kill or two and like he was fine, but like that's just one of those things, like as camo, you gotta be thinking a little bit more long term. We got back into a 2-cap, so I mean, we were on top of it still at least. I don't know how we're back into a 2-cap so quickly. We at least made a play, it seems like. The corners. Just get my shields back. I don't know if I really do much else here. Like, I think I just take a fight with Snakebite, I check my corners, and I just kind of get punished. It's a 1v2. I mean, maybe I chased that down. I wasn't really too aware of what was going on above me. But I thought like I knew somebody was near me at least. Like Jesse, I think Jesse's right there. Like I knew Jesse was right here. Or like in my vicinity, I just didn't know exactly what was going on. I could just walk forward, but I think that's like a 50-50 almost with that coin flip of like what's to happen in that scenario. I just kind of die. We're still kind of holding it down though. But then they get the double cap. Wait. What's happening here? What's happening? I'm trying to clear out the back end. Make sure like glass tram area is like cleaned. What is the rest of us doing? Jesse's top gold. We're at blue. Oh no, Jesse, you gotta walk forward. If Jesse just walks forward there, either he can take that guy that was weak, being Snakebite, and take that fight and just like backsmack him, or he can follow the guy into glass who's focused on me and clean him up. I feel like Jesse's just kind of in between. And these two are bottom mid. Oh, don't tell me that guy lives. Okay, Jesse at least got that kill. I feel like that's just kind of inefficient, but it is what it is. Jesse ended up living, and now we're coming off respawn. Decided to push loop, or U-turn from loop. I just get 5 from Royal 2 and height advantage. Not much there, he's gonna hit his shots like he does. I mean, I'll still rewind just to kind of see what's going on, like if there's much else I really do here. I think I wasn't sure what to expect. I thought they might be blue or... Yeah, I don't know. I thought they might be nest or blue side. I wasn't expecting somebody right behind me glass. I don't know if I expect that there. I don't know how to keep track of what's going on. Maybe I just sit still. I sit still for a second, or I jump up top. That might be a better option than just walking back out and U-turn, but I thought it was pretty safe. Probably just make the push for height advantage right away. We have a 2-cap, so I get back to the yard. Getting gold. We just go 2 dead. I'm not dropping for this. I think I get a kill here though, at least. Yeah, got one. Decided to walk forward because somebody's probably in yard. Snakebite stuck there, and we're just gonna cap bottom free, pretty much. Try and play a little sneaky. Oh, he's one shot. I should have pushed that. Oh, that's okay. Took my time and figured I could help with the other guy. I think that's okay. That's an okay life. Traded out low. Got a little bit of a flank going. Camo's coming up. I think I told these guys to just push out because we need to get LR control. So we start breaking out through it. Okay. I think I just get melted here. What do I... Yeah, I try to just play my life. I don't know if there's much I can do in this situation. They do just have a lot of presence. I mean, and this is definitely just a bad scenario because this should just be a lot more clear who's going for it. Jesse and I both just decided to hop for it, and that just should not be the case. Where's Mike in this entire time? I need to see what's going on here. How important are rotations and knowing how many players are dead or alive? Very important, especially on strongholds. That is just a very, very important aspect of the game. So we got those 2 dead. Wait, why is Mike all the way out here? Oh no, that's the setup to camo? If Mike just stayed blue there, we have probably a much easier time playing for this camo. I mean, they're just focusing on capping bottom. I think Mike, yeah, he just spawns here. Oh, but I think, like, in this scenario, this is kind of nitpicky, but I feel like we just all focus camo side. Like, Mike can just walk out here. He just thrust slides out. And whether we die here or not, like, he can just kind of walk through and start, like, playing for these kills. Or he can just, like, slow play it and make sure no one's below him, and then go for these kills. So I feel like he's just cutting himself off. Like, he can't help us at camo at all. I mean, maybe realistically there could have been a guy just waiting here at dip or blue window, waiting here, so he's not in necessarily the worst angle. So that's probably a little too nitpicky. It's just unfortunate that Jesse and I just did not communicate that. That's also what it really comes down to. So camo's been burned, going straight to yard. Royal 2 in blue. Bread and butter. Walking it out, check corners. I heard Royal 2, so slide for it. These guys, oh no, yeah, I think I even said it when I did this. I was like, I did not want to thrust that way. That was such a bad thrust. Yeah, lucky I got out of there alive, but I did not want to do that. Don't need to be challenging that. 2 dead, though. 2 dead. I think I still die here, though. I do remember this. I think we're double capping bottom. Oh, they spawn nest. Okay, I'm still just kind of taking my time. Feel like I U-turn. It's 2 dead for a few seconds. I thought he was gonna challenge. That was just a poor choice. If I just get away here, walk out through bottom, or I just kind of like slow play down blue truck here, that's better. But he just left me. He made a good play. Made a good play, and then I assumed that he was going to challenge. What happened to everybody else, though? Anyone on the team, like an official team captain, or you guys just try to take all the lead at different times? I mean, I'd say I'm probably the one to try to take over comms sometimes, because I feel like if I don't, at moments, we're not necessarily talking about one thing in unison. That's just one thing I've tried to work on. I feel like for the most part, it's been pretty consistent, pretty concise with, like, being together. Not always, but that's something that I've tried to just work on. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what I'd do here better, because I thought they were still focusing me. I don't even know if I knew Mike was just top nest like that. So how I imagined it was gonna go is I walk out, U-turn, and he just walks out, shoots me in the back from S4. But I mean, ultimately, I probably should try to make the safer play and just keep walking forward with my gun aimed at that. Keep going. Expect a challenge, but at least be like moving towards something. I tried to bait him out, didn't work. Yo, how's it going, Diddy? Yeah, thanks for timing that out. Shit's just all over the place. Oh, but I was also gonna watch for what was happening with everybody else. 'Cause Mike just dies. Trades though, at least. Oh, and they spawn nest. I can't believe they don't just, like, they get split spawns. They spawn bottom lift and then spawn blue ramp. That's so weird. Jesse dies LR. That's probably not the best death. Adam capped yard. Yeah. Still just also stemmed from me just dying bottom mid like that. So late. That shouldn't have happened. Not like that. Just made an assumption and it was a failed assumption. They have a 2 cap. 4 nades. Get some sort of control here though. Got 2 picks, hot bottom. Thought we were gonna control that guy faster, but damn. Like some of these things that are just slipping by are just definitely just inefficient. Mike dies. Where's Mike die? He's dying driveway. I think he was calling it out, but I was focused on top nest. Dropped on this. Yeah, that's just a little bit of a split there. Jesse and I think, are talking together about the guy nest, and then Adam's focused on the guy driveway. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. That's kind of hard to dissect. Other team is consistently trying to spawn you tram? No. No. I think most of this game, even though like this is a close game now, most of the game has been Sentinels pushing back on like what we have, and I think it's mainly like we just give up something too easily. Then we kind of retake back kind of easily a few times. But it's more of a back and forth, and so there hasn't been any like very consistent spawn trapping going on. Things are just kind of unfolding this way. I think that was 3 dead, wasn't it? Yeah, 3 dead, last guy nest. We have a 2 cap. Trying to expect them, like they're really spawning that far out, that's crazy. Go for the cleanup at blue. Jesse actually messes Joey up here, gets that kill, nice. And here we are, I think we're about to get our trip cap. Kind of moving through the map, getting some easy picks, getting some easy shots on people, and then cleaning up. And now we have a trip cap. Oh, but why is Mike in blue like that? Like, these are the types of deaths I feel like are so preventable that, like, are just very, very unnecessary. Mike doesn't need to be sprinting at all here. Like, he could just be slow playing this. Oh, and then he turns away. Oh, no, Mike. He trades, though. That's a great stick. Like, he jumps blue window there, and Adam and I can just play off of, like, whatever he's doing so well. I just play my life, top nest. Because, like, that single death is definitely just going to have, like, it's just like the break in the chain right there. That can make things a little bit easier. But I'm at least living. Bound's getting a kill, so this is definitely just a little bit of a clutch up in some minor terms where things are just kind of going our way. I jump out 5 for royal 2 because I saw he wasted his thrust. This is where the breakdown happens for real, though. Like, really poor breakdown. Falcated dies. Adam was just top gold. Okay, so yeah, this happened before I was even top mid, and we go 2 dead. We go 2 dead at a trip cap moment at 90 points. Like, I get the freest 5 in the world. I knew I was going to get that. Like, let's see what the rest of the team does. Mike gets that kill top nest. I know they're on that side of the map. Adam does not need to be here at all. He just needs to be, like, we already went through this last time before. Like, he stays here top gold, shoots that guy going there, and Mike probably actually lives. Mike probably actually lives if he just gets a little bit of help from top gold. Now, maybe Adam gets shot back by the guy on blue ramp, but, like, Adam just jumps out and gets backsmacked for free here. And then I'm top mid, and then Jesse goes to top gold after just being at glass. Were the slays close, or did one team outslay the other? No, I think we're definitely ahead by a little bit. It's nothing too crazy, but we're definitely the winning team in the slay department. That's what I'm talking about. Mike dies first. As we talked about before, I do want to kind of like note, like, this type of death is something that's super preventable. Like, he gets that barrel kill on Frosty, like, that's great. He's not even half shields. Like, he doesn't need to be jumping out like this, unprepared. he shouldn't be losing the gunfight like that. Like, maybe he loses the gunfight just by, like, taking it and poking, but, like, I don't know. This is me. I'm probably just poking, like, out like this, just walking out, or I go S4, and I just kind of, like, look inwards, or look blue, look down on nest ramp. Because this aggression is, like, this is that break in the chain right now where that's just a little bit too easy of a death. They spawn up. Adam left top gold. He was just top gold right here. Like, I got my 5. I'm surprised PJ didn't even shoot Adam top gold. Gets a double, but now enough time has passed that, like, he's gonna get backsmacked here, like blue. Joey's just sitting blue window. Yeah, and then he just burns his thrust. He's late. Like, Adam's late to the party, and, like, he didn't even need to show up. He didn't need to show up to the party at all. And then now, Jesse. So now we're going to watch from Jesse's POV. Jesse, like, was behind me. Like, glass side. So I got the 5. I'm backing up. U-turn. Mike's pushed up. I think he saw that Adam pushed up and left gold, and then decided to, like, fill in behind him. But even then, like we talked about, like, this is such an important spawn point. Like, if this is available, people spawn here. Which somebody does. I don't remember exactly who. And then if he just stays here, Ness, oh, he's one shot. He's even one shot. If Jesse just stays here and watches over me, cleans up that one shot, we have a 2 cap. And then, like, Mike is probably coming off respawn, and we can play for bottom mid. But then Jesse took his time to get to top gold, can't really shoot anybody, or he gets a couple shots, and then now I'm getting shot in the back from glass. I've been the middleman, and now I'm just, like, caught out, and then Jesse's he's just there. Look at that, dude. We're at 96 points. 97. We even had the 2 cap for a second. Oh, man. It's too ADD to sit top gold. My God. Alright. So, we have a lead now, though. And we need to see how this plays out. Let me start from my POV. Just chilling in blue. I'm saying we just need to get our slays. Trying to look for a pick like this. Oh, but they're walking forward. Yeah, I definitely got average there. But I really wanted to get that kill. Or do enough damage because I thought we were going to get that kill. I should not be jumping out like that. Not at all. Not at all. Where I looked is actually where somebody is. What is Mike and... I don't know why we're walking forward. Like, I'm pretty sure I was calling the guy out, too. And we're still moving forward. Mike is still going. And then Adam's completely alone back here. Gets a kill, though. That's pretty important. Jumps back up, gets cleaned up. Pretty standard stuff. And then I got averaged. I 100% got averaged. I shouldn't die thrusting out like that. I should just try to get my damage and then play my life. That's 100% what I do in that scenario. I can't, like, I think this is one of those circumstances where you find yourself at. A lot of you guys even, and I think most players in general. I think this also happens at a higher level, is where you get trapped into feeling like you need to do more. I think I'm getting shots into a guy that, like, should be a very, like, this is a free pick. It essentially is a free pick. But I'm like, well, we're not turning around and doing anything. And, like, I feel obligated to jump out. I just should not be jumping out. On top of, like, maybe I just hugged the wall here, and I was like, maybe there's a guy behind me, and I shouldn't even be in this scenario in the first place. I probably just stay blue window. I try to get a couple shots on that guy, and then I try to play my awareness close range to, like, somebody here, or, you know, S4 or whatever. And if they work out at glass, it works out of glass. But me dying there is the worst case scenario. It's matchmaking death, yeah. That definitely is. Because those guys were ready for somebody like me to just be, at least, like, even if I was top gold, like, I'd probably still get shredded. Or back down or one shot or something. So, any area of me or any one of my teammates, if we were poking out in this general vicinity, we're probably getting just absolutely slapped. In a 1v2 real quick. Or 2v1. Let's see. So I think they go yard. We say we need to just push out nest. I'm trying to look for the one-shot guy. Yeah, this is definitely me doing too much. This is definitely me doing too much right now. I should probably just go top mid. I think most of what I did there is fine. But I think I just sit top mid and then, like, I gotta expect maybe they do turn and then I could probably play my life a little bit harder. Jesse just pushing straight across. He is not. Dang, if Jesse just goes straight to nest ramp, that might be a little bit better. But in general, I think I probably do. Yeah, this is definitely not a aggressive play that I should be making. But I really thought, yeah, no. I shouldn't be thinking anything. I should just be thinking about playing my life. We just need to get some slays and not make any major mistakes or go dead too quickly. Consider going S4 there. I thought about that, or I mean, not like in the moment, but like I'm thinking that now. Like that can maybe be okay, but honestly, me being more centered in the map is probably better, so that Jesse can have like some support here, and then these guys spawning up blue or hotel can just kind of watch the rest of the map. I don't need to be like we don't all need to be 4 in this corner, you know. So it's probably better if I stayed just right here, waiting to see, like wait to get information or wait to get like confirmation that like I can challenge out or do something in that scenario. This is definitely doing too much. Like what you're seeing me do is doing just too much. Because now I'm just in a bad spot and I'm inevitably just going to die. So yeah. Doing too much. 2 deaths of doing too much back to back. And then we just lose our gunfights. We're getting 5'd. We're getting trip cap now. Go to yard. I think I heard somebody tram. I must have heard PJ and then he just backed up. Camo's coming up too. I was still worried about somebody being behind me and it was PJ the entire time. Two dead. I could have swore somebody called out like LR. Like I think Adam called out like LR. I don't know why I would be looking up there, but I'm pretty certain I heard that call out for like no reason. Most vocal? I mean, I think I'm probably the most vocal. I've tried to make it a point to do that. I feel like that's the case. Mike dies. Adam trades. I get that pick. I could have swore he was calling LR. I wish I had the comms to listen to. We hot bottom, and I think I'm just worried about what's gonna, like, we're gonna get shot in the back or something. Where did Jesse just die from? That Brad, that was U-turn that just killed him? I think it was. Oh no, he has camo. That's what it is, and I see him. They're just milking. Road 2 is making a play. Yeah, no. Enough time's been burned, they have camo, and now things are just, they're just done for. They're just done for. Yeah. So, bottom line was when we had the setup that we had at like the 90 point mark, we just gotta let things just walk into us. Like that's just the way it works in this scenario. Like if we just don't let the scenario happen exactly, like I said, if every wrong decision wasn't made in the span of like 10 seconds, then we're okay. Like if Jesse stays glass, I think this is like the best possible scenario. Even if Mike dies, even if Adam dies. Or if Jesse pushed out, top nest or bottom middle and Adam stayed top gold. That's also good. If Mike stays alive and goes like S4 before he dies, that also works. That's my biggest takeaway of just like letting things just happen rather than like forcing it. Forcing it is just the downfall of like close games. This isn't even that close of a game. Like we're doing well and we're just rolling through it. Like we're doing our normal thing, and then overconfidence is like a killer. This literally is what just happens. I'm just left in my own devices top mid. I'm just like, I think I'm gonna challenge Ness because the guy was weak, and I just get fucking shot in the back. Rest of that is average death for trying too much. I think that's still the one thing is like in general when I have control of the game and like the rest of the team, like my team has control of the game, I'm pretty good at staying relatively tame in letting things just kind of work out, trying to find like the right moment to work with a teammate. But in these circumstances, like I'm jumping out, I'm walking forward a little too much, maybe jumping out, thrusting out like this. I just gotta make sure I don't do that. Can't have those deaths. Just wait for more info. Or maybe even if it happens, then I'm done for. Like I'll let my teammates die on LR if they happen to, and I just make sure I don't die. Or if I die, I'm like a hard kill. There was a hard LR call out. Was there? I thought there was. Let me see this.
Top LR one shot.
Cameras bottom mid, 1 hit. Cameras bottom mid, 1 hit, somewhere.
I got one.
Amos.
You're from LR. Nice. Yeah, LR after that, Tommy.
Amos, top dip.
Oh,
in blue.
yeah, he
Two
did
shots
say that.
In blue.
Dude,
Yeah, we did.
No, they're gonna be blue. Gotta be blue, boys. Gotta be blue.
Top gold.
Oh, he said the LR, and he's like, they're gonna be blue. Oh.
1 hit.
I don't know how much that really changes it. Dude, it just took my focus, so that's not the. It's not the worst, but it was still it was still just something that a miscommunication. That just really sucks. That's unfortunate. Did Jesse go yard from glass? He did. He did go yard. He went to top gold from glass. Bound thinking that Sentinels would have been pushing out dip to nest more aggressively than they actually were. I don't know what to think about it, honestly. I'm not sure. All I know is I said it the day of or the night of Saturday where like there is a right and wrong time to be moving or not. You might see some players that just move a lot, like some of the best players that just like to move a lot, but they also don't. Like, I'll give credit where credit's due. Like, Brad knows how to move, and he also knows when to stop. Most of the guys on that Sentinels roster know how to do that, and I think that's why they're super consistent. Is like they know when to press the brakes and like work shit out. So, that's like where I think things kind of break down for a lot of players. Like they see Sentinels or have seen like that team break teams down and just roll them, and they're seeing them just fucking stomp. But that's not exactly what's always happening. They're not always stomping, and then when they're not stomping, they're breaking it down like they know they like how they have to. And Shotzzy, yeah, Shotzzy was also a good player that would do that too. Shotzzy flat out standing still for like 4 seconds. Yeah, I even thought to myself about that the other day because I felt like I have bad timing. Like sometimes I happen to look away or like walk into a gunfight that necessarily I don't have to walk into. I was like, I'm just gonna start standing still at a corner, like for a couple seconds just to try it out, and like it felt better in some scenarios. It just works sometimes. It just works. Not all the time, but finding like those scenarios is very important. And like this is a very key example of like you don't have to move, and you don't have to like completely just smack down the other team by running just head down at them. 'Cause I mean, you're running head down at them, you're not necessarily seeing where you're going. They could just move out of the way and then fucking slap you back. Slap you in the back of the head, which is exactly what happened. So, as a team, the rest of my team, I normally don't place the blame, but I will say I think everyone else made the wrong decision in that regard. And then afterwards, I definitely had some average deaths for sure. Now, does that have the biggest impact, or did it lose the game? I'm not sure, but it's never good when that happens. So that's something I'm gonna have to try and keep in mind. Just maybe move a little bit less, or whenever I am moving, to like realize when I can pump the brakes when we're like down. That's probably what I could do. All right. I think that'll be it for this little review of my own gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. We could probably do that like each Monday or something after a tournament. That might be like a good thing to do, like today.